One police department in the Panhandle is rolling out state-of-the-art technology to improve 911 calls. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the Alliance Police Department is rolling out new technology that can help you and officers during a 911 call.
Hi, I'm Phil Lukens, Chief of the Alliance Police Department, and this is a community update.
We are proud to be the first agency in Nebraska to bring you 911i. From now on, when you call 911 from a cell phone, the dispatcher who receives the call will mark your location and ask if you are willing to use your cell phone camera to show what is going on and help us obtain more information without questions. They will then send you a text message asking for access to the camera. You may choose to send a photo or a video. When you select video, your phone will confirm if you will allow access to your camera only during the call. Once you tap allow, your audio will continue, but now your video will stream, showing the dispatcher what you are pointing your camera at. The dispatcher can report what they are seeing and capture the video for evidence. This video is also directly transmitted to the responding officers. Imagine how important this will be when there isn't time for questions or if someone is unable to speak. That's your Alliance Police Department, and we're making you even safer in the best hometown in America, one day at a time. Thank you so much for being a part of our community and supporting the police department.
Well, a shattered man charged with first-degree murder and felony use of a firearm has been denied his recent motion to suppress. Ian Sage Littlemoon is accused of killing 72-year-old John Martinez last July. The defendant was arrested by tribal authorities on the Pine Ridge Reservation, and in the motion, Littlemoon's attorney sought to suppress the confessions that were made once he was apprehended. Last week, District Judge Travis O'Gorman denied the motion. Court records show that Littlemoon was read his Miranda rights and did not appear to be under the influence of any drugs or alcohol at the time of the confession. A status hearing for this case has been scheduled for July 12th in Dawes County District Court. We'll have more news right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. A Colorado Springs man has pleaded no contest to a May burglary here in Scottsbluff County. 28-year-old Arian Coronado entered his plea in the Class 2A felony charge of burglary, as well as a felony charge of possession of burglar's tools. In exchange for the no contest plea, theft charges in two separate Scottsbluff County District Court cases have been dismissed. Sentencing has been set for August 8th. Coronado faces up to 20 years in prison on the burglary charge. Well, with the U.S. Supreme Court issuing their decision striking down Roe v. Wade, the question in Nebraska now becomes whether Governor Pete Ricketts will call a special session on abortion limits. In an issued after publication of the ruling, Ricketts said the decision restores the rights of the people, and as a result, future generations will have a chance at life. He went on to say he would be working with legislative leaders to determine what more can be done to protect preborn babies. Meanwhile, the ACLU of Nebraska noted that abortion is still legal in the state, and with their advocates, they would oppose any measure that would outlaw the practice. A bill that would have made abortion illegal in the state upon a ruling striking down Roe v. Wade failed to overcome a filibuster during this year's legislative session. And Nebraska's 2 U.S. senators were not among the 15 Republicans joining Democrats in backing passage of a $13 billion bipartisan gun violence bill Thursday. Both Deb Fischer and Ben Sasse issued statements following the vote, saying they appreciated that the measure contained funding for expanded mental health services and enhanced school security. However, both said they had concerns that other parts of the legislation would infringe on law-abiding citizens' Second Amendment rights and place limits on due process. The House of Representatives approved the legislation, sending it to the White House for the president's signature. KNEB.TV News will be back right after this.
A community is connections, friends, family, schools, teams. At Allo, we're honored to be a part of your community. As members of the community, we're committed to ensuring people stay connected to the services they need. That's why we're participating in the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program. We're providing discounts on any internet service option with Allo to qualifying households. Go to allofiber.com/ACP to learn more.
This is John. He's not an actor or a director. Can you tell? He calls himself a steward of the land. And by the looks of the way he nurtures his little corner of the earth, it's safe to say he's the real deal. John runs with us on a John Deere 3 Series tractor because you can never underestimate the value of a little tractor time. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipment.com.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. First State Bank is now Riverstone Bank. Community strong with the same people you know and trust.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Chabela Guzman on the Rural Radio Network. The Legacy of the Plains Museum will be hosting a naming contest for one of 3 new goats residing on the grounds. The goats are the 4-H project of Eden Wolf, daughter of Dave Wolf, executive director of Legacy of the Plains Museum. He explains how the goats came to the museum.
My daughter decided to do a 4-H project. She wanted to do something, and she thought goats would be really fun to do. And living in town, we thought it probably shouldn't be the best to have them in town. And so I came to talk to our agricultural guys, and they were like, absolutely. They would love to have them out here. So they were kind enough to let us bring them out here, and we already had the pin up because we had goats out here a couple years ago. So it was just a nice fit.
Eden said she had already picked out 2 goats, and
the third one was kind of a surprise, but I got to choose Flower, and I got Skunky. If I didn't choose him, he would have been, eaten, and so...
Eden says the goats are dairy goats for showmanship at the fair.
So they're pretty friendly, but, they still will bite and stuff like that. So, but they're really cool attractions. They're very talkative, very interactive with the public, but they're more than welcome to come out and see them, and it's a nice fit with our longhorn herd and our longhorn calves, so you can come out and see a couple different animals.
The goats will be at the museum, and the public can stop by and visit them along with the longhorns.
Thanks, Chabela. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.